TikTok banned me once again. I got on here to show off my new camera. You see me crisp. My shit not cracked. My voice, all that shit's clear. Y'all feel me? They banned me on TikTok. Fuck TikTok. I love YouTube. Now, since they banned me, I'm spitting cosmic information. We was going to chill out on today live, but we not chilling out. So I'm going to tell y'all about one thing or another. Let's talk about this war going on because we going to start there, right? We talk about this war that then started. We just talk about this war we in right now. I'm not talking about no United States versus Israel either. I'm talking about good versus evil. I'm talking about high vibrations versus low vibrations. I'm talking about some real shit that'll shake you out your panties, boy. Like some real entities that'll shake you out your soul, nigga. Y'all got to understand that this is a real spiritual war going on. I was going to keep it light, but now we got to fight, bro. I'm trying to tell y'all because they made me a little irritated. So when they irritate me, I'm spreading high vibrational energy, bro. That's how I get, bro. You hurt low vibrational energies with high vibrational energies, bro. Straight like that. So what we going to do is we going to get on here and we spread just like how we spread. You feel me? I'm not gonna lie, them energies out there, them entities, those low vibrational beings out there, they just want to see the worst for Earth. And I don't want to see the worst for Earth. I want to see the best for Mother Earth, bro. And honestly, spreading this knowledge right now is the best for everybody to wake up. If nobody wake up and everybody sleep, this world be full of zombies, and I ain't taking that right there. And I don't take all this spiritual warfare shit lightly. And they know on TikTok I be spreading knowledge, so they be trying to get me out off the live, but they can't get me off the live because whole time I'm gonna go live on a different platform. You don't want me on your platform, that's cool. It's another platform out there. Fuck, I built my own, nigga. Fuck wrong with y'all. I ain't playing with nobody, bro. YouTube out here, Instagram out here, Facebook out here, bro. I will go on some platform and make my way. You feel me? Just like how I make my way on TikTok, I make my way on here, bro. Straight like that. This ain't no new shit, bro. I'm a being of creation, bro. You can't stop, bro. Can't stop the creator, dog. On a real tip, bro. I'm a pure essence of the creator. Why would you be able to stop me? You can't. Fuck. Can't even stop yourself. So when we get back in here, you gotta understand when we talk about high vibrational energy, bro, that's all we bring. Peace to the high vibrational goddesses and gods, bro. I'm trying to tell you, all the ancestors and all the spiritual beings on here. I'm trying to tell y'all, bro. I'm not playing no games right now. Now, when we understand that this cosmic war going on, this shit is way deeper than this flesh and blood shit. I'm trying to tell you, these niggas some real bitches, bro. And I'm trying to tell you, since they bat me on TikTok Live, I'm on here really spitting cosmic information, and I ain't holding back right now. Now, I'm going to spread what I need to spread right now, bro. Y'all got to understand that these niggas got us in a spiritual warfare right now. I'm talking about real hand-to-hand combat in the spiritual realm, though, bro. Y'all niggas think this shit just a game, bro. This shit is really crack-a-lacking on the surface right now. I'm not talking about U.S. versus Israel, U.S. versus this, and that. Fuck the U.S., you feel me? Now, when we understand that, this spiritual warfare deeper than this physical shit, bro. And the only reason I'm cussing right now because these niggas banned me on TikTok, right? I ain't even mad. I'm just spreading high vibrational energy because these niggas wanna try to silence and get mad when you start spreading some truths and shit. But you wanna spread a whole bunch of lies, and I don't even be mad. But guess what? I got a platform on YouTube. Shout out to all y'all on here, right? Even y'all new ones. How y'all doing today? But we gonna keep going, bro. It's a spiritual warfare out here, and y'all gotta stay protected, bro. This ain't no game. I'm trying to tell you, the closest people to you will be your enemies in the spiritual realm. I'm trying to tell you, bro. Your mother, your father, your best friend, your brother, your sister, your girlfriend, your husband. I'm trying to tell you. This shit get real deep. You think all this shit on the surface level? No, bro. Y'all gotta watch everybody around y'all, and this on some real shit. Now let's get into the spiritual side of this war, because y'all gotta understand that it's powers out here that don't want to see us do good, bro. That don't want us to raise in vibration. The reason they don't want us to raise in vibration because they want our low vibrational energy. That shit's weird as fuck. Like, I don't understand that shit. How you gonna be weird as shit like that? You want low vibrational energy and you don't want to be high vibrational. But this is where it separates us. You feel me? When we get back into it, you gotta understand, y'all gotta get that this war going on is something that's been going on, but it just started hitting the 3D realm right now. So y'all start to see Israel and the United States beef and this and that, but we was already putting belt to ass on these lower vibrational energies in this spiritual realm. I'm trying to tell y'all, like the astral plane. That's why a lot of us be having like war type dreams. A lot of us be having conflict in our dream, and it's not with people we ever saw before. Like, we be having conflict with people we ain't never seen before. You wanna know why? Because in the spiritual realm, you're really putting belt to ass on the low vibrational energy, but Your brain just put it to, it's not in your brain, it's just the surroundings put it to you, and that realm just put it to you in a different sense that you can process, you feel me? So it looked like you whipped a stranger ass, and you don't know why you whipped a stranger ass, but the whole time, that's a low vibrational energy, and you a high vibrational one, and you need to put belt the ass on him for real, because that man was on some shit, you feel me? Now let's get into it. What you doing? Nah, this dog. My fault, I had to check on the dog. Nah, he was licking something.
Yeah, he's chewing on the fucking pen, bro.
I don't know why he's doing that. That's retarded.
So I don't. Please watch this hair for him, bro.
Yeah, his ass gonna throw the fuck up. Keep eating that shit. All right, back to what I was saying. Y'all gotta understand, bro. A lot of us be having these war and conflict in the dreams with people we don't know because we really having conflict with these low vibrational energies, and you gotta get that. A lot of us teachers and a lot of us warriors too, though, bro. Not everybody a teacher. Not everybody that's spiritual is meant to be out here teaching. You feel me? And not everybody that's spiritual is meant to be a warrior. Because you gotta understand, we all got different paths to take. We all came here for a different reason. Some people came here as a warrior spirit. Some people came here a teacher to wake up the warrior spirit. Some people came here as guides to teach and lead. You feel me? May have their hand in some action, may have their hand in some teaching. You feel me? You gotta understand how leading comes in different ways. So you gotta look at all of this stuff with your third eye, bro, because this shit, you looking at it with these two eyes, you just gonna see on the surface level. Getting more into this spiritual warfare that's going on. This is why a lot of us right now feeling the spiritual ascension symptoms right now. Whoa, what's up with you? How you feeling? And we feeling a little stuffy noses, little headaches, little sinus, little headaches right here. You gotta understand, this is the vibrations raising on this earth right now, bro. None of this shit is to be taken lightly. Now, we can go into the reptilians and shit. We can go into all of that. But I want to actually make sure y'all got yourself right now, bro. See, we can get into cosmic knowledge just like that. But the cosmos start with you, bro. Once people understand that the cosmos start with them, you have a more clear path right now. You understand that, all right, if the cosmos start with me, that means I have to start getting more in touch with myself because there's still parts of you that you don't know yet. I don't give a fuck what age you is. I don't give a fuck you 37 to 78 right now. Man, you still got shit to learn about yourself, bro. It's still shit that you ain't never figured out before, bro. Yeah, you ever heard you learn something new every day? Bro, you learn something new every day about yourself, nigga. Stop taking that shit with a grain of salt. Stop thinking, oh, I'm old. I done learned everything I need to learn about myself. I can't learn no more. Yes, the fuck you can. Stop putting it like that, bro. Because y'all got to understand, full as I say this right now, y'all got to understand that it don't matter what age you is. Y'all always got some growth to do, bro. You still got some reflecting to do. You still got some in touch to do with yourself, nigga. You still ain't find your whole self, nigga. Still ain't find yourself. Still ain't tapped in with your soul. A young nigga telling you that. So, when niggas start talking about spiritually advancing, you gotta understand that all comes with tapping with yourself, dog. Straight like that. Don't tap in with yourself, you ain't getting nowhere. Real shit. Hey, come on. So you can go buy all the crystals you want, all this shit. That's like buying the meats and the seasonings and shit and don't got nowhere to cook it. You just bought all of this shit. You did all of this shit for no reason. You ain't got no source. You got no source of flame, nigga. Fuck. And guess what? You are the flame, nigga. You got the fire inside. Now I'm gonna stop cussing now. You feel me? But you got the fire inside. Everybody gotta realize that. Y'all gotta wake up to the fact that, bro, we are not helpless. At all. We are not just these beings that need other people to survive. We're not these beings that can't do stuff for themselves. We not those beings, bro. We not them. We are actually the opposite. We are the beings of creation, bro. We are the beings that hold the power to create. We are the beings that hold the power of manifestation, bro. We are these beings, bro. The beings that they try to tell you come down from the sky. We did. Different light, though. Different light. And when we start spreading information, y'all gotta understand that. I gotta stop saying that. Everything I say, a lot of people not gonna agree with because you're not tapped in. And I don't even give a fuck about that, to be honest. We only been on here for 10 minutes. We've been really sharing though, I ain't gonna lie. We've been sharing and I wanna get into all of the censoring and shit because I be getting censored like a bitch. Reason I be getting censored though because I be out here with real information, bro. You only getting censored if you got real information. I ain't out here spreading no fake shit. TikTok try to ban me and shit. But YouTube be keeping this open on me. I ain't gonna lie. YouTube a little more lenient. Ain't got too many restrictions for real. I ain't out here being over the top. But there's a lot of more people doing a lot more wild stuff like half naked, all type of shit, bro. But I'm out here spreading truths and telling you some shit that you can just easily say that I'm just lying. But I come with too much proof to even say that shit. Y'all gotta understand when we get into this spirituality, bro, we all just having a human experience, bro. Human, whatever the fuck you want to call us, bro. They made up that name, human. We wasn't even called that at first, for real. That's just some Western knowledge shit, for real, bro. That's just what you was just taught. Niggas don't understand. You like, well, where we get it from? Da. You right, we homo this and that. Homo? You know what homo, bro? They say we homo this, homo that, but then they also say if you like the same sex, you homo. Like, come on, be real. If you like the same sex, you homo, but they also say we homo this, we homo sapiens, we homo this. How the fuck, like, how those two words correlate? I gotta understand how those two words correlate. One means that you're a homo, that you like the same sex, and the other means that you are a species. I'm confused. Like I know it sounds weird when you put it down to it, and when I put it to you like that, but you gotta understand this. It's not like oh, this man just talking out his ass thing. You gotta understand where all of these words coming from. Like where are these words coming from? Like we didn't just say, oh, this is English and this is we didn't do that. We didn't do that. We didn't speak English. English is a more sophisticated form of Latin. That's all. And Latin was a broken language. Latin was a slow language. Hey, shut up. Latin was a language for people that couldn't speak, that couldn't pronounce words, aka Caucasians. Right? We got to get into this. Latin wasn't a real sophisticated language. Latin was broken up, and that's what English is. English is a more sophisticated form of Latin, bro. They call it pig Latin. Stop. And then you look at English, we use the same words. We use the same shit, just with different meanings.
I know.
So,
I'm trying, but I feel like
y'all got to get that. This English language is actually a low vibrational form of frequency. Like, even when I'm talking to y'all, that's a low vibrational form of frequency, bro. Stop! Therefore, that's why you gotta understand. That's why a lot of high vibrational beings don't speak out the mouth. When you speak, or if they speak out the mouth, they're talking in sounds. And you can understand that's why animals don't speak English. That's why they don't speak words. They speak vibrations and frequencies. Everything is vibrations and frequencies. Let's put it to you like that, right? See, when we look at vibrations and frequencies instead of actual solids and matter and all of that stuff, you gotta get that it's a lot of things that you would stay away from if you put it to you in a sense like that. And there's a lot of shit that you would be like, okay, let me go to this because this is a little more high vibrational. This is a little more real because I can feel the vibration from this. I can feel that it's pure. I can feel that this is pure energy. Versus, oh, I can feel this is negative. Oh, this is negative. I know that this is negative. This is a low vibrational energy. I know that. See, when you had a discernment, then you can go about life a little more smoother because then you can, even with information, you can even decipher that shit a little more smoother. You can be like, well, this shit got holes in it because how is this going to say this, and that, but also say this, and that? It's like contradicting itself. How you going to contradict yourself if it's the truth? The truth don't contradict itself. It just says truth. You feel me? So when we talk about the truth, you can't talk about lies because the lies ain't real. So when you talk about the truth, it decodes all the lies. So you can't have a lie if it's the truth. You feel me? That's why we don't really follow too many religions. We don't follow these books. We don't follow none of that because it's not the truth, bro. It's not going to lead you in the right direction. When you follow in religion, it's just going to lead you back to a creator that wants you to fear them, and you're going to go down below if you don't believe in that creator, and everybody around you is going to go below if they don't believe in that creator. If they don't switch to get to accept Jesus in their heart before death, they're going to hell. That's what they say. But how is that true if everybody else got a religion that said, oh, well, this is the only religion that's right? Well, if that's the case, bro, it's like 13 religions. Which one is them right? Like, it's like 13. Like, when you really get into it, bro, it's hella religions. Somebody say they right. But let them all tell it, they all say they right. And they all say the other people wrong. One thing about religion, it still divides you. What we practice was ancestral shit. You know your ancestors different from these people's ancestors, bro. So you're not going to do what they doing. You know that. So with us, we understand shit more. Everything was twisted on us. I don't think I like that. I don't like that they twisted all of our stuff and make it seem demonic. I don't like how they twisted all our stuff and made it seem unreal. It made it seem like mythology when it's really the truth. When it's really the truth, and that's gonna point you in the right direction to source. On my journey, everything that I've found has always pointed me to source. Like even when shit seems like what is the cause of this? Like then you gotta understand that, bro. Source is really a being, bro. Whole consciousness. Then when you put that in and play, a lot more stuff get more real, bro. You gotta understand that. All of this shit can come from one thing. We can all come from one thing, bro. And that thing can come from itself. Straight like that. It can come from everything. Everything comes from everything. We all come from everything. And everything comes from everything, bro. Because we are everything. Literally. That's literally, and it's simple. How isn't that simple to people? I'm going to break it down because I don't even be getting into that sometimes. If we are source, we literally created each other and we literally are each other. How isn't that simple? How isn't that so magnificent that I created everything and you created everything and we created each other? Like, and we all supposed to live in harmony. Because when we live in harmony, we can all experience joy and we can all experience high vibrational stuff. And when you stuck at one point of living and one state of living, you only experience that vibration. You never get to grow. That's like somebody being stuck in the hood all their life. All they know is the hood. So all their children gonna know is the hood. It's a cycle. Until somebody break that cycle. It's just like us now, bro. We done got strayed away from being high vibrational. They done took you away from being connected to source. You just like, you astrayed from source. You with the religion now, and it told you that God is outside of you instead of inside you, even though in a religion it also tell you God inside you, but also God is outside you. What the fuck they mean? They in the religion, they tell you, Jesus even said God is within you, but then praise God without you. What the fuck you mean? God is in me or outside of me? Which one? God is in you. Like, you got to understand you are God. Why isn't that more fascinating to people than believing that the sky daddy going to be like, you can go to heaven or you can go to hell? Bro, yo, you are the sky daddy. Nah, not you. No, you're not. I ain't going to say that because that's disrespectful, because that's that man's Zeus. I ain't going to do that to y'all like that. But you are source, bro. You are source that created everything, for real, for real. You see, I don't play on the tip like that. You are source that created everything, bro. Why isn't that more fascinating to y'all than believing that, oh, you come from one sky daddy and you gotta go right back there? That shit's stupid. This shit don't make no sense. Like, y'all gotta really look at the holes in this shit. This shit's a sinking boat. Too many holes in this shit. I don't even know how they kept up with the lie that long, bro. So when we talk all this high vibrational stuff, bro, they strayed y'all away from being connected to the real source, bro. I'm talking about the real energy that we all come from. And we all gotta get right back to it, for real. I'm trying to tell y'all, it's not something that is unreal or none of that, bro. Like, when we talk about source and you talk about, well, if they lied about the Bible, how you know what you saying is real? Go connect with yourself. And then come back to me and tell me all of that. Go connect with yourself for real. Source gonna come to you, bro. Go connect with yourself. Cause you are source, bro. You just gotta ask. You ask, bro. It's you gonna receive. It's never been a time I asked and I ain't received, bro. I received it. May not be in the way that you want. You may not get a voice coming to your ears. Not everybody gonna get clear, damn, I forgot what they call it. But basically when you can hear. Chill on my hair, I just took my shell to ponytail. But you're gonna get it in certain signs and certain symbols and certain messages. You gotta understand that spirit don't always talk to you in words, bro. Cause we don't always talk in words. You don't always communicate in words. See, I can do a body movement and I can have a facial expression that says a lot. I can look like that and you be like, damn, somebody just did something weird. Like, what the fuck yo did? Cause he made that face. What the fuck yo did? You feel me? See, we can communicate without words, just like how spirit can communicate without words, bro. You gotta understand that shit. We not limited to just words, bro. That's one form of communication, bro. And just like how I explained earlier in this live, English is just a sophisticated form of Latin, which is just a broken language that comes from non-sophisticated people, aka palm-colored people. We didn't speak no fucking Latin. Fuck is Latin? We really spoke languages, though. Like, I'm talking about real high vibrational languages. That's why all other languages sound like sounds to us. Because whole time they are an extension from an original language. See, we always in harmony with the earth, bro. This is why the animals talk to us, but we be like, what the fuck they saying? But they talking to us, bro. And you know the animals would be talking. You just be like, bro, what are you saying? I can't understand you. Because they just call, or meow, meow, or woof, woof, woof. You feel me? Just different animals make different sounds. But then it's tricky right here. I seen this shit, right, bro? I was just, bro, some shit just learning. Man, if you take the frequencies of these animals doing their sounds and slow them down and speed them up, they sound like different animals, bro. They sound like different animals. Like a bird, you slow that bitch down, it sound like a different animal. You speed it up, it sound like a different animal. They all speak one language. We all speak one language. And then and y'all don't understand that when they came down here, and I'm not just talking about no Caucasian people, bro, because this didn't even start with them. I ain't gonna lie. Well, it kinda did though. But when the reptilians came, bro, that's when this shit started getting a little shaken up. Because they tried to pose as the gods for real, but they not them. And then the Caucasians was made a little bit after. It was like one of the cherry on top, but the cherry on top fell off. And so did the whole cake. The whole cake fell too. This is why we at the point we at right now. The whole cake then fell. That's why it's no slavery. This is why we still free. This is why it look like we don't got no rights, but we got rights. And you know who we're talking about. I'm talking about carbonated beings, black people, right? Y'all gotta understand that, bro. This shit, they ain't never had no power, bro. They never could really take control fully. Never could. We too powerful, bro. Whether we conscious of it or not, bro, we're too powerful. Like, it's literally energetically too powerful. They can't do it. They can't even wipe us all out. They literally couldn't. We would have been all gone if they could wipe us all out. They can't. And they can't really steal all our energy, bro. Because we untap from that shit. Once you untap from it, they can't get your energy no more, bro. You gotta willingly give them your energy. And you know when you give them your energy. Literally. Everybody that's high vibration, you know when you give people your energy. Good and bad. So when we start looking at it in a sense of this society, when I tell y'all when the reptilians came down there posing as gods and posing as high vibrational beings the whole time, they just wanted energy, bro. Just wanted energy. And a lot of people fell for that shit. That's why reptilians and snakes and all of that shit is all throughout history. Even though we got it in our DNA, why you think we shed skin, bro? Why you think we shed skin? The only other beings on here, on this plane that shed skin is who? Reptiles. Only beings. Nobody else shed skin, bro. They all shed fur. They don't even shed their skin. We shed skin. Reptiles shed their skin. We have reptile DNA. Y'all don't get it yet? We're not even from here, bro. Like, do not look at me. Look at me. Just look at me. Real tip. Fuck the hair. Look at my face. Just take a look at my face, bro. Check it out. Just like how I explained to y'all, we shed our skin, bro, just like reptiles. Y'all gotta understand, reptiles also live how long? Reptiles live how long? And they don't die naturally. Man, you know, you leave a crocodile outside, bro, that nigga live 1,000,000 years. They told you crocodiles the dinosaurs still. They lived right with the dinosaurs, and you know that, right? Whether you believe in the dinosaurs or not, you know crocodiles old as shit. Crocodiles been back in the day. I'm talking about pyramids time too, bro. They had crocodiles on the shit, bro. Max, all that, bro. Watch out for the crocodiles. The Nile River. We been on the Nile River, bro. Been crocodiles. This is why we got crocodiles here, because the Nile River is here. Y'all not peeping this shit yet. Why we got crocodiles? Why do we got crocodiles? Should be no reason we got crocodiles if this land isn't, if this land is the new land, we shouldn't have crocodiles. Straight like that. Right or wrong? If crocodiles are one of the oldest species, if this land is the new land, which is portrayed to be, why the fuck we got crocodiles? Better yet, look at where the crocodiles at. All the way in the south. You don't get crocodiles nowhere else but the south. Never. You don't get crocodiles but the south and the mid. Like, south and like the mid, just like in the mid, for real. Because it connects to the south. Peep game though. What do all the sites that the alligators and the crocodiles that have in common? They are ancient. All ancient. Egypt, even out there in South America, still by the pyramids. Here, North America. But you look around, you start to ask where the pyramids at then. Where's the pyramids if this land's so ancient? Peep game though, they be hiding them. Peep game, hide the shit out the pyramids. They tried to blow the pyramids up in Egypt, they couldn't. And they couldn't blow them up here, so they tried to petrify them. Tried to petrify them and build around them. Best thing they could do was petrify them and pile dirt up on them and flood them. It's the only shit they can't erase them. It's frequency. You can't get rid of frequency. How the fuck you gonna do that? They don't have the power to do that. They're not high vibrational beings, bro. We got the power to build this shit and take it down. They don't got that power. That's why the pyramids still, they can blow that nose off that Sphinx, though. Just like how they tried to blow the nose off that Sphinx. Don't you think they tried to TNT them pyramids, bro? They tried to TNT the fuck out them pyramids, nigga. They could never do it. They could never do that shit because it's frequency, bro. So now let me bring it back to America. Same how the Nile River got all the crocodiles to protect the valley. Because you don't understand, the crocodiles just protect us, bro. Everywhere the crocodiles and alligators at is sacred land, bro. Everywhere. From Haiti to Africa, right? Because we know Africa got conquered by Africanus. You don't even know it was this nigga called Cilion or something with a C, Africanus, nigga. Came and conquered Africa and called it Africa, nigga, after him. It's not even named after us, nigga. Straight like that. Back to what I was talking about. When we start going into the United States of America, we start looking at our landfloor, our geography, right? We start to look at how all our shit look crazy. We got all seasons, nigga. We got desert, we got tropical, we got winter, and we got in between. We got jungle. In the United States, all of these states are different. It's like a different board, or it's like a video game. It's a different level. Every time you beat the level, bro, you go to a different environment for real. You feel me? Every time you leave your state, you go to a different environment, bro. I leave my state right now. I go 2 states over. There ain't nothing but land, bro. It ain't nothing but farms. It ain't nothing but jungles, bro. And forest. What? Go 5 states over, nigga. It ain't nothing but snow. Nigga, go down. It ain't nothing but heat and canals. Go all the way over. It ain't nothing but desert. One place. One landmass. Straight like that. You don't think America ancient, bro? Y'all crazy. Y'all don't think the United States ancient, bro? Y'all is crazy, bro. We are connected to South America, literally. And if South America have the Incas and the Mayans and all of this shit with pyramids, why the fuck don't you think we was everywhere? Like, we literally were, though, the same niggas there was us. Same people. Yo, it's literally the same group of beings, bro. It don't get no different. Yo, it's no different, bro. Same group of beings. Same plane. Different places. Y'all just don't get it yet. Like, I don't get, and it's so crazy because it's really just in your face. Like, it's all eye-opening for real. When you look at it for the first time, you're like, dang, this man really speaking some shit. Bro, y'all gotta get that. Bro, no matter my hair look crazy or not, all of this shit, real shit coming out my mouth, bro. Y'all gotta get the fact that America, what we living on is United States and shit, bro. These United States, bro, the only reason why they called it United States, bro, because they couldn't name it nothing else. Because every plane is different, bro. Everywhere on this United States is different, dog. No matter where the fuck you go at, bro. Next state over don't look like this state, bro. I'm talking about energetically and physically, nigga. My state got more land and more farms. The next state over ain't nothing but cities. Next state over after that ain't nothing but canals and rivers and hot places. Right? Go up north, ain't nothing but cold. Ain't nothing but mountains and snow. Different terrain, one place. Nigga go all the way across, bro. Ain't shit but desert. Check it out, though. It's only like that in the ancient places, dog. Only like that in ancient places. We got a whole rainforest. You just call it Florida. You call it Florida, we have a rainforest. Literally. You call it Florida, we got a rainforest. Straight like that. Y'all just, that's why they say, oh, Florida's a different place, man. Bro, it's a rainforest. It's going to be different, nigga. You got anacondas. You got crocodiles. Bro, Florida the only place you going to have anacondas, crocodiles, caimans. You going to have, you have fucking, the cats that be in the trees, the big ones. I don't know if they, leopards or if they Krugers. Whatever one that be up in the trees and in the jungle, bro. Damn, I forgot what they call it. You going to have them, bro. You have different type of snake. Bro, you going to have lizards, bro. Bro, the only reason you got all them animals in Florida in the Everglades because it's a rainforest. Like, y'all never put two and two together, bro. Florida's a big-ass rainforest, nigga. Next to, look, Florida's a rainforest, but go up a little bit, you got nothing but deserts. Weird, right? Weird as shit. It's not weird. Ain't nothing but desert. How you gonna go from a rainforest, a few states over, ain't nothing but desert? Bro, this is the same land. Do you know how big the United States really is? You wanna know how big the United States really is? Oh, the United States biggest. I think the United States one of the biggest. Straight like that. United States one of the biggest, bro. We not small at all. And it be way bigger than what they say on the map, bro. Ain't gonna lie. Peep game, though. Peep game for real. You live in your state. How big is your state actually? Like, you been around your state. How big is your state actually? My state big as shit. My state looks small as shit on the map. Nigga, you can travel 3 hours and still don't be out my state. You can travel 3 hours any direction, don't be out my state. Once you get to 3.5, you get to another state, bro. Literally, get to another state. You can go 3 hours any direction and my state don't get nowhere but this state. My state look like this on the map. I live in Maryland. My state look like this, nigga. Literally, on the East Coast, look just like this. But I can travel 3 hours any direction. Don't go nowhere but Maryland. Straight like that. How big is your state? How big is the United States for real? If my state look like this on the map, I can go any direction 3 hours and don't leave, though. I can go through bridges and all that. Don't leave, bro. Yo, I can go through bridges and I can go over the Bay Bridge. Don't leave. Don't leave, bro. Still right here in Maryland. Straight like that. Okay, cool. When I go back to Florida, now listen to me on Florida. That shit's a rainforest. Everybody that live in Florida know that Florida is a rainforest, but the people that don't live in Florida. Why do you think Florida's allowed to have their own laws, though? Like, I know every state allowed to have their own laws, but really check game. You know Florida got their own set of rules, all set of everything, right? Just like Texas, bro. Those two are the only states in the United States that got their own set of laws and rules, like, and regulations that's different from everybody, and only they control it. Peep game, though. Peep game. Only reason Florida is like that, because it's a rainforest. Natural rainforest, straight like that. The Everglades, bro. Ain't that, yeah, that's in the Florida Everglades. Bro, you got crocodiles, you got anacondas, you got caimans, you got jungle cats, you got lizards, you got birds, you got fucking fishes, you got all type of shit. I'm talking about big fish, not no prey. I'm talking about big catfish. I'm talking about big ass fish. I'm talking about tropical. You got all type of shit. Fuck around, got some dolphins in that bitch too. You don't think that's a rainforest to me? I mean, do you? That's not rainforest to you? Because that's a rainforest to me. Got a little hit of myself with my thoughts. That's a rainforest to me, though. On a real tip, bro, you got all that. Then when you leave, ain't shit but tropicalness. Literally. Ain't shit but tropicalness and water and canals, nigga. Ain't shit but beaches. Right near the ocean. Bro, this is a rainforest, nigga. What? Florida's a rainforest. May I keep going? Let's go up. Parallel to Florida is the north right here, right? Parallel to Florida is the north. Go up north. I'm talking about Minnesota and all that. And shit about mountains and cold. And snow. Okay, hold up. But I can go all the way down and go to a rainforest, but I go all the way up and go to a mountain region with hella snow? How is that possible in one country, though? I'm talking about in one plane, in one landmass that they say isn't that big. But I can go from here to there, and I can go from a rainforest to just mountains and snow in a plane, and it won't be that long? Shit, this shit really small, or somebody tripping right now, because you gotta understand how I just told you my state look like this on the map, but in real life, I can travel 3 hours in any direction and don't go nowhere. Florida's like 5 times the mass of my state. Literally. Straight like that. How big do you think that really is? Niggas in Florida know how big Florida is. Nobody know how big the landmass is unless you live there. This is where the illusion at. They keep you trapped in your city. This is why they don't give you no knowledge from any other city, bro. They'll give you, because if you got knowledge from any other city, you would understand that, bro, it's all different from what they tell you. Bro, you can come to Baltimore and see it's way different than what they tell you. Or me. Straight like that. Way different, bro. Go out to Maryland. Go deeper in Maryland, too. Way different, bro. You like, what the fuck? They ain't tell me this was out here. Cool. Go to fucking Florida, nigga. Go to Florida, bro. And go tell me how Florida is. Straight like that. And then we can get into more shit, bro. I want to get into Arizona. I want to get into places like that. I want to get into Las Vegas. Where you think we get these deserts from? You know deserts. Whole time. Only 2 ways a desert's going to form. Only 2 ways a desert going to form. The bottom of the ocean or nuclear war. Check me if I'm wrong. The bottom of the ocean or nuclear war, bro. Only way all them minerals is getting crushed up into a fine glass is if it's heated up, nigga. I'm talking about heated up. And unnaturally, the sun ain't going to heat it up. The only way that sand is going to form like that is if it's at the bottom of the ocean or nuclear war. The minerals not degrading and breaking down in the sand by no little bit of heat and pressure. I'm talking about real forces, though. I'm talking about real forces. Nuclear war. Check out all our landmass, bro. Nuclear war been happening, bro. That's why we can't have it no more. We already watched how that shit destroyed half of this bitch before. We can't have it no more. This is what. Look, peep game. They only let off what 2-3 nuclear bombs, bro. In the whole time of them having nukes, and they want to show off nukes and all that. They can't even use them. They can't use no nukes. Higher powers won't let them use no fucking nuke. They will disarm that bitch on a quick tip. You dumb. That shit's not shooting off. What? That bitch is getting disarmed, bitch. Dud. On a real tip. Man, there's beings on here that is not letting that shit explode. That's not letting that shit go off. Like on a real tip, bro. So we won't never have no nuclear warfare again. But we did before. Many times. And we seen what it did. So we said nuclear warfare is a no-no. Because the nuclear warfare is literally sun energy. Star energy. I'm talking about concentrated nuclear energy is straight like the sun. The sun goes through nuclear fusion. The way you make nuclear energy is nuclear fusion. You gotta make that shit by clashing atoms real hard. Boom, 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 boom. The sun do it naturally though. They gotta do it unnaturally. Shit don't never work out like it work out naturally for them though. Never do. Never. Because you try to do it unnaturally, it's not going to work how it work naturally, though, bro. So every time they do that nuke shit, that shit not like how the sun do that nuclear fusion, bro. That's why it's always off and it leave worse shit. The sun go through nuclear fusion and don't kill the shit out of us. We still alive. I don't go sit out in the sun all day, bro. I'll go right back in the house and sleep well and wake up the next morning. And it go through nuclear fusion. But that nuclear bomb hits you. That's not natural nuclear fusion, bro. So it's going to fuck up everything. Fuck up everything. Just like how if you put something unnatural in your body, fuck your body up. You put something natural in your body and make you feel good. Straight like that. So when you go look at this geography and this whole landmass of the United States, bro, I'm spitting on the tip. Bro, look at all our deserts. I want to jump onto the deserts because I had to explain to us all the nuclear war. We at the bottom of the ocean, bro. Just the bottom of the ocean, nigga. And really, you gotta understand, the whole time we at the top of something. We are at the top of the landmass because this shit already got flooded. We're at the top. That's what y'all don't understand. We're not at the bottom. We're not in the middle. We're literally on top. So it is civilizations and so-called life forms under us. Fuck yeah. Shit got flooded and land masses rose, bro. And it can have caves in this bitch whole time. You gotta understand, like, that's like how you can have like a underwater pocket, bro. Like how it's underwater caves, bro. You gotta understand that this shit don't stop right here, bro. We are at the top of the surface. Let me tell you something right now, right? If I flood, damn, how can I get an example for you? Fuck it, I'm gonna use the real world example for you because I can't get past it, bro. If we got flooded, which we all know what happened, bro. Fuck the biblical shit. I'm talking about ancient knowledge. We all know this shit got flooded. We flooded the bitch anyway. So it was our ancestors doing the Anunnaki. We did the shit anyway, right? Anyway, past that shit got flooded. So-called the waters recede a little bit for real. It stopped raining, but you gotta understand that it's land masses that got flooded and it's land masses that stayed above it. Guess where we at? We're in the land masses that stayed above it. Therefore, we are at the top of the so-called ocean. Literally, we're at the top. That's why we can look up down below us and see that shit. Even though above us is water and all that. But literally, we are the top landmass, bro. That's why only way we can go is down. You can't go up. Only way you can go is down. To find anything, you gotta go down. Literally. They go down for your oil. They go down for the gold. They go down for the copper. They go down for everything else, but they won't go down for life. You want to know why they won't go down for life? Because once they go down, I'm talking about searching in the earth. I'm talking about searching in the ocean for life. They already found it. That's what NASA did. I tricked you. The NASA went down in the ocean first. They found something. I'm going to explain to you what happened. I mean, they went down that bitch and they saw something that scared the shit out of them. What happened was they either seen a Titan or one of them civilizations down there and told their ass, you better stop this shit. We not fucking with y'all. Y'all not even us for real. And y'all the people that came and tried to take over this bitch. We not fucking with y'all for real. Just like how if you see on Avatar, dummy, when they try to come over there to Avatar, you be like, I'm not fucking with you, bro. You is not natural, bro. You be trying to fuck us up. And your ancestors tried to fuck us up. We not fucking with you. We shun you, right? So when we get back into real life, when NASA went down in that ocean, bro, they discovered something that scared the shit out of them. They discovered a Titan, or they discovered one of them civilizations that almost put belt to ass on them. Or it did put belt to ass on them and they covered it up. This is why they stopped exploring the ocean. You gotta understand that you gotta go down for life. You go up, you ain't getting shit. You ain't at that high vibration to look up and see shit. You not. Since you're not, better go down. You're gonna see something physical down. Only gonna see high vibrational up. That's why you don't see shit right now. Even though it's a hologram, you're not gonna see shit though. No cities in the sky. You ain't gonna see that shit right now. You ain't at that high vibration. The cities in the sky is vibrating at a gas element. You got three phase. You got four for real. But I'm gonna break down to you like the solids. Nigga, you got three phases of matter in that way. You got solid, you got liquid, and you got gas, nigga. You got plasma as well, but I'm not gonna tell you about that yet. You got solid, you got liquid, and gas in that order. Solid is the lowest vibrating form of atom. This is why you can see me, bro. I'm a solid. You are a solid. A slow vibrating form of atom. The slower that shit vibrate, the more you can see it with your physical eye. Now let's go to liquid. The reason why liquid flow like this, because it's in the middle, bro. It's not a solid or a gas yet. Not yet. This is why when you heat it up, it turns to a gas, and when you freeze it, it turns to a solid. Am I lying? You heat this water up, or any liquid, it turns to a gas. Freeze it, turn to a solid. Clap me if I'm wrong. Back into what I'm saying. When you talk about those phases of matter, so you understand that we at the slowest vibrating form. Okay, this is low vibrational. Don't even mean to put it to you that way, but it's real shit. This is low vibrational form, bruh. This is why high vibrational beings don't like coming down to the 3D, bro. This is a third density. This shit don't feel good to go down to this level, bro. It don't feel good when you go down in emotion and you go down into negative feelings, do it. That's just like high vibrational beings when they come down to the 3D. They don't like that feeling. Because they high vibrational. This is the slowest form. This is the slowest form of vibrating matter, dog. Solid. It's the only way you're gonna get it. Liquid. All right, we know we solids and we living, so it's obviously liquid beings that's alive too, bro. We know water hold memory. Anything that hold memory is alive, right? Anything that hold memory is a soul, dog, or me. Only reason you got a good memory about all your life, you got a soul, nigga. Whole soul in your whole. I'm talking about light encased in your vessel. Let me tell you how powerful your vessel is. Don't never underestimate your body just being your body. All my spiritual beings saying, oh, I'm not my body. I'm just my spirit. I'm just the soul having the human experience. Facts. But don't underestimate your body being able to hold your spirit, which is all light, nigga. Don't ever underestimate that. If this is able to house all light, I'm talking about whole light being inside it. This is powerful, bro. I'm talking because my vessel hold a light being. I'm trying to tell you. My vessel powerful. Yours is too, bro. Straight light. Straight from source. Da-da-da. Straight like that. I'm trying to tell you. Now when we get back onto looking up at the sky, you ain't gonna see shit. Because when we get to the third form of vibrating matter, we talking about gas. Oh, when we smoke, we say we puffing on gas. You wanna know why they say you get high when you smoke weed? Cause you get to that gas realm, nigga. That's why when we really naturally vibrate high when you smoke weed, it don't hit you like how when you was low vibrating. Don't hit you like that no more. It don't hit you as hard. It's like, damn, whole time if you feel like you've been smoking too much. No, nigga, your vibration raised. Felt like you've been smoking too much, your vibration raised, bro. That's the reason why you think you're supposed to get high to that gas level whole time, bro. You passed that gas level already, bro. When you smoking that weed, you already passed that shit, dog. It's gonna feel normal to you, dog. But people that's vibrating low, this is why we actually help spiritual awakenings, bro. Because when you low vibrating, I ain't saying everybody that just started smoking weed low vibrating. I ain't gonna say that shit because that's not true. But I'm just saying when you're not as awoke when you smoking weed for real, it allows you to vibrate at that gas form. That's why they say you smoking gas. That's why they say I'm high, because you got to a higher level state of consciousness. This is why even in the Epstein files and all this government document shit that's been coming out, they told you niggas that smoke weed less easy to control. You feel me? Because you gotta understand that, bro. We don't even fucking. We question everything. We not fucking answering, nigga. Why you say what? Aliens. We are. That's where it sparked that for everybody. Let's talk about aliens. That was everybody's favorite topic back in the day when niggas just first start smoking. Oh, let's talk about aliens. And now let's get deeper, nigga. Let's talk about how we spirits and souls, nigga. That's about how it's two souls having a communication right now, bro. Then we just two people talking. Cause honestly, right now, I look around this whole thing right now, bro. I'm just a spirit, bro. I'm just a soul having a whole experience, bro. And that holds weight, though. That's not just as a small sense. You feel me? Now let's get back into these forms, these phases of matter for real. Because you gotta understand this is important. Cause you gotta understand this ain't some shit that they gonna really sit down and teach you in school. All my niggas that went to school and shit, even if you paid attention and even if you didn't, bro, they ain't teach you this shit, bro. They try to teach you about how atoms and this work at a little small pace. Bro, I'm trying to tell you, bro, all this shit that they told you in school, bro, gonna contradict everything that you learned on your spiritual journey, bro. This shit's never gonna correlate, bro. It's actually gonna go against everything that you knew. You'll be like, damn, okay, this is why they actually lied, because this is the truth. And if niggas knew this was the truth, people would be like, oh, I'm not listening to you no more. Because you gotta understand, once the teachers start teaching, it's not really teaching, it's misleading. Because they don't even know what they talking about either. They think they know what they talking about. They don't know what they talking about. They just as programmed as who they programming. But some of them know it. Some of them is programmers for real. Some teachers in the school system is meant to program you, bro. Straight like that. And ain't no way to get around that shit. We gotta look at this whole educational system as a whole in the United States right now. It ain't teaching you nothing. They don't teach you nothing financially. They don't teach you nothing emotionally. They don't teach you how to deal with shit in life. They don't teach you nothing but ones and zeros and how to follow the white man code and how to go and work a job for the rest of your life. That shit don't teach you no life skill. Nigga don't teach you how to get a trade. They don't teach you none of that shit, bro. They just try to start incorporating some new generational shit because the new generation needs something different. Man, they ain't doing shit. Them niggas still rewashing and rerunning the same bullshit they did on us, bro. And I've been out of school for what, 4 or 5 years for a fact. I ain't gonna lie, bro. On a real tip, y'all gotta understand that, bro. This shit don't stop when we talk about like the spiritual warfare coming to the physical, bro. This shit hit the kids hard, bro. Hit the kids hard as shit. The reason why I hit the kids because be safe, Eve.
Be safe.
The reason why I hit the kids hard like that is because the kids is a little more easier to control. See, when you're a kid, bro, you're more susceptible to attacks, bro. You get programmed easier because you don't know what's what, bro. You don't got a mind for yourself, but you got a spirit. But your spirit get loaded with bad information. So your mind start getting tuned with bad information. That's what the fuck happened, bro. Not everybody coming this, bro. Nobody coming this bitch low vibrational, bro. That shit's dead. You get turned low vibrational. You have a choice in here. You literally have a choice to vibrate up here or vibrate down here. I seen it. You have a choice. Up here or down here. Pick one. I'm up here with y'all. I ain't gonna lie. I'm up here. I can't be down there. Though they ain't got shit for me. You ain't got no elevation down there, bro. And I want to put something about friends and all of this, bro. On your spiritual journey, you're gonna lose some friends. Fuck them. On a real tip, it may sound so crazy, bro. Niggas just, man, this my friend for 17. Man, fuck them. They ain't ready to spiritually advance, bro. If it was the other way around, they say, fuck you, bro. They putting you down, bro. They ain't really your friend, bro. They ain't really trying to do better for themselves, bro. Why you still around them? All love and shit, but you can't be around them, bro. They're just gonna drag you down. How you supposed to be up here, your man's down here, and you keep trying to come down here to bring them up here, bro? You still gonna keep making that commute to come down. Instead of him making that commute to come up, bro. It's a two-way street. You gotta understand that man can make a commute to come up, but you making a commute to come down. That don't make no sense. Make no sense to you. So if you elevate, you should want everybody around you elevating. If they not elevating, that's not up to you, bro. You have no control over that. You already done spoke what you supposed to spoke, nigga. You're the witness and testimony, bro. You doing good. They supposed to look at that and be like, bro, my man's doing good. My brother, my sister doing good. I need to get like them. We need to go ahead and boss up together. Yeah, that should put them in a motivational sense. Instead of you having to come from up here to down here to try to bring them up here. They can come from down here to up here instead of you going down there. You feel me? That shit don't make no sense. Them people not your friend. Leave them alone. People, fuck that family shit. Hey, all that, when you a spiritual being, bro, once you start waking up, you start seeing your family bots. Bots. Everybody out there that you meet, you gotta pick and choose. You gotta understand. But your family you born into, most of them bitches bots. I'm talking about straight NPCs. I'm talking about programmed to the... I'm talking about niggas sat down with a MacBook and computered them niggas. I'm talking about computed, inputted. I'm talking about program. I'm talking about tweaked. I'm talking about altered. I'm talking about real life, though. I'm trying to tell you. I ain't gonna lie to you. And people would think, bro, this shit stop at us just being spiritual beings. Man, what the fuck you mean it stop at us being spiritual beings? You know what that is, bro? You know that mean we can travel different dimensions. That mean that we don't stop living here, bro. That mean that we actually never die. I don't ever die. I never stop ceasing to exist. I never stop ceasing to exist. Ever. It's not my first time being physical. I don't know if it's my last time being physical. You feel me? We gotta all do our thing for real. You feel me? Shit. I come back physical. I'm coming back physical again. I ain't ducking shit. I know I came this time. I knew I came last time and the time before that. Or me. Y'all gotta understand why you come to this plane, though. Because I came for my reason. You came for yours. My girl came for hers. We just all interact with each other on the way, though. You interact with me just like I am interacting with you, and I interact with her. On the way in life. Just at 11:11. Shout out to the ancestors, bro. That's a straight great analogy. Clip it. You feel me? We all each other. We supposed to experience it. It's like a bus stop, dog. You know, it's different stops on the bus, right? And every time they stop, different people get on. And different people get off. Because some stop is somebody, every stop is somebody's stop, but it may not be yours. So therefore, you can't trip, bro. This might be their stop, but that's not your stop. You're going to have to keep going. Maybe longer ride. You may be going farther than them. But you don't know how long they've been on that bus. You don't know. They might have been on that bus for an hour already, but you just got on here in 10 minutes and seen them get off. Like, damn, that nigga had a 10-minute trip. He been on here for an hour already. You just got on here. Shut up and sit down. You feel me? You got to understand, this shit get real deep, though, bro. So we talk about our spiritual journey, baby. Can you grab me the fast charger box? Mm-hmm. Thank you. When we talk about our spiritual journey, we got to also recognize and see that, bro, this shit is not going to be all peaches and cream sometimes. You're going to sit down and you're going to be like, bro, sometimes you ain't going to want to go through this shit. Like, what the fuck happening? I'm losing friends. Fuck, you think you're losing opportunities. You ain't losing them. They wasn't for you. That job wasn't for you. That girl wasn't for you. That boy wasn't for you. That trap wasn't for you, nigga. You're not even supposed to sell drugs. Shut up. You feel me? You got to understand that some of this shit not for you, bro. But when you have discernment and you got good eye, baby, you hungry?
Yes.
Yeah, you can heat up that oven for me? But take the plate out, please. It's a plate in there. Just take the plate and leave aluminum foil in there. You can eat though. But when we talk about real advancement, bro, and real spiritual alignment, bro, you gotta align yourself. Like a nigga hair may look crazy and all that, cause a lot of people probably get on here like, fuck up with your hair, look like a bunch of spider legs and this shit. I'm sorry, babe.
Hey.
I'm sorry, babe. I'm sorry. I peeped as soon as I said it. I'm sorry. My girl got phobia and shit. I can't even say it and shit. She got whole phobia. I can't even say the word and shit. Hey, yo. But nah, no bull though, bro. You gotta understand, it's all about spiritual alignment, bro. It's like your chakras, bro. If you watch anime, look, I'll be real though. I used to watch anime when I was young. I didn't even know I was spiritual for real. I ain't gonna lie. I never even knew I was spiritual till I got older. Which is dumb as shit because we all spirits having a human experience anyway. So you damn sure every time you live, you spiritual, dog. So I don't know what the fuck to tell you about that. But being conscious to it, what I mean is I used to watch anime back in the day, like heavy on anime. I fuck with anime for real. I one of them niggas. I hung out with all type of crowds, bro. I can get along with the cool kids. I can get along with the nerds. I can get along with the weird kids. I can get along with the jocks. And I can get along with everybody, bro. The bitches love me, everybody. You feel me? And it's not like, oh, pick me, pick me, pick me. It's just energy type shit. You feel me? It's just how life go. But I'm saying that to say, bro, it don't matter what walk of life that you in, or you may be in the streets, you may be a nerd, you may be just chill, you may be a football player, We all spiritual beings having a spiritual ascension right now, dog. We all got all different forms of being right now, bro. We all got different experiences. And one thing for real, bro, I ain't gonna lie. Anime low-key like the gateway into because I'm talking about chakras right now. It's low-key the gateway into understanding some of this shit, because the Chinese people get it from us. Like the Asian people, I don't even mean to say Chinese because they Asian, but the Asian people really get it from us, because when you go back in their history, bro, we came and we handled shit over there. I'm talking about we handle shit over here. And the Great Wall of China was to keep shit out of China, was to keep shit out. It wasn't to keep shit in, for real. It was to keep shit, it was to keep shit in, wasn't to keep shit out. You feel me? You gotta understand that it was shit in there that they wanted to keep out. It's like Attack on Titan Tower. They even told you on Attack on Titan. This is why I like to get into anime. I like to get into anime because it's a lot of references that a nigga need to understand when we talking about anything spiritual. I'm looking for this case because I need to charge my phone up. When we talk about anything spiritual, because you got to understand that they show you there, and the reason why I said that the Asian people learn from us, go back and look at their deities, they black. Go look at their ancient art sculptures, they black. Go look at all this shit they paint black people, bro. Why are they painting black people? We were there. The fuck? Y'all geeking. We been there. Y'all got to understand that. Boom, I'm going to put you like this. The ones that went against us was the Caucasians. Now, it's a different... Now, look. This is why they say Caucasians is different from Asians and different from people from Ireland and this, and that. Because it's about the tweak that was put in their genes, right? On the real tip, it's like the tweak that... You know how all genes are genes, but they all look different. You feel me? Real shit, though. Like genes. All genes, but they all look different. Some might be blue. Some might be gray. Some of them might have holes in them, rips, you feel me? Bro, they all the same shit. They just different pairs. So the Asian people and the Caucasians still from the same gene structure, just different pairs. You feel me? So whole time the Caucasian gene went against us. The Asian people knew better than to really try to go against us. They tried that shit, but that shit failed. We whipped their ass. Even though the Caucasians did, but the Caucasians went devilish with it. That shit was wow. I ain't gonna lie, that was wow. I'm not gonna lie, cause y'all don't understand the spell work that happened. Y'all think this shit a game, bro. Bro, it's spell work that actually happened against us. Like, I'm talking about actual spell work, bro. Like, you know they be drinking blood and shit. Do you know what that is? That's just fucking powering up. That's a power up to their demon. Literally, it's a power up. It's a sacrifice. For them to do more magic. What the fuck? Y'all geeking. Y'all don't understand that, bro? Yo, that's a clip, bro. I'm trying to tell you. I can see that. Yo, I'm trying to tell y'all, bro. Y'all gotta understand that. Or even with the religion shit, that shit's a cult for them, bro. Y'all, same deities, bro. The same people. Same deities, bro. You worship. Not you. They worship. How the fuck y'all gonna say y'all not demonic and y'all not do this and that? Y'all worship them. I can never be Christian. Never say I want the Holy Spirit or none of that. I don't want no fucking Holy Spirit. That shit can suck my dick. Actually, fuck that. I don't even want to say that because they straight two crosses is two crosses. The two crosses is just two males. The unk is a female and a male, not a male and a female. Female and a male. The cross is two males. That's why I don't even like doing that shit. That's why it's a cross, nigga. That's why I don't got no life in it, bro. The womb on the unk, which is the circle above, shows life, bro. It actually has the unk actually shows the male genitalia coming out the woman if you really look at that shit. Let's break it. Look, I show and telling this bitch. Let's go look at the unk, right? You feel me? Soon I'm gonna get a big one so I can show y'all. I'm gonna get a big wooden, bro, watch me. I'm about to get a big unk so I can start showing y'all. Cause I break down what the unk is and most of my lives. I ain't gonna lie, cause a lot of people don't even know what that is, bro. Right? Now look at the unk compared to goddamn the cross. Watch this shit. I'm about to show y'all. Watch this shit, bro. Watch this shit. Nah. Yo said, hey, that's funny as shit. Hey, whoever made this shit funny as shit, right? But that's not even what I want to show y'all. That's not even what I wanted to show y'all. I want to show y'all this. This is what the fuck this shit represents. Look at this shit. The unk, female, birthing the male. Look at this. This is the womb. The male comes out the womb, right? Just like how a baby comes out just like that. You feel me? And the baby actually, baby. Never mind, I got you. You good. Then you look at the cross, it's just two males, bro. Short like that. This is where you got all the homo shit at, bro. They want to say gay this, gay that, gay this, gay that. It's against Christianity. Whole time the people that started that shit gay as fuck. Hey, watch this shit. Watch this shit. Baby, did you see my case? My not case. My box for my phone?
What box? I gave you the whole box in the court.
Watch this shit. I'm about to show you exactly where this shit started from. Watch this shit. Watch this shit. I'm about to put my shit up and bring some information to y'all. Cause I want to show y'all what all the, oh shit. Gotta put my shit up. And I gotta find my charger for my shit died. Ew. You sure you ain't seen my box nowhere?
Muffin, I said I gave you the box and the cord. When you asked for the charger, I gave you.
No, I'm talking about my phone. My actual box, like the box my phone came in.
Your phone, when I met you, you didn't have no box.
I'm talking about the one I just got. What you talking about?
You don't have, she said it comes with a cord, it don't come with a box.
I said the actual box for the phone that the phone came in, baby.
Oh, it's in the room.
Oh my god, bro. Yo.
I'm
Yo, you funny as shit. Yo.
I'm like, what are you talking about, bro?
Yo, that shit funny as shit.
Like that.
I'm ready to grab the charger real quick.
Ow.
Hey, this my ginger ale here?
What do you mean? What are you talking about? What's in the room?
That's on the floor in there.
What's in the room?
That's on the floor in the room.
That don't make any, I mean, I guess.
Bro, you high right now. Just go ahead, baby.
Yeah, bro.
Just go ahead and do whatever you doing, bro. You tripping right now, bro.
You're tripping.
Back into what I was saying. I ain't gonna lie. I had to plug up my phone. My shit was gonna die. I couldn't have that. Alright. See what's up with this new charger type shit. Shit, this bitch decent. Finally got a decent charger port and shit now. Alright, we alright. Let me know when that shit done, babe. I'm hungry. Oh yeah, I'm hungry. Did you warm up the lamb in the oven?
Nigga.
Alright, thank you. You the best. Nah, but real life though, bro. I got a whole bunch of gems I'm dropping though, bro. I'm trying to tell y'all. We really, I'm trying to tell y'all moral of the story, bro. Fuck TikTok, cause this live, I got on here cause TikTok banned me. Not gonna lie. I be spitting too much information and they don't like it. So everybody that actually came over here from the TikTok, shout out to y'all. Everybody new on here, hit that subscribe button. I got a whole bunch of knowledge that I be dropping videos out. I got a video called How to Raise Your Vibration out right now. Hit that link in my, yeah, I'm gonna link that shit right down because you know how you can do the, there's gonna be a link in the bio right there. Y'all go ahead and do that. Y'all gonna be able to watch this live back too though. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna upload this live. Y'all just gonna have to go through it for real. Pick the parts that y'all want. I ain't gonna lie. And listen to what you call it to listen to. But I do have videos dropping. And I do have videos on TikTok. So y'all go ahead and subscribe to this channel and follow me on TikTok. I would do the link in the description shit too. I am gonna do that. So everybody that's watching this live back, y'all go ahead and click that link in the description, bro. Just like how my last live was. But look. High vibrational energy to y'all. I ain't gonna get off here just yet. We're gonna chop it up for a little bit longer, but I'm ready to go fuck this food up real quick. I ain't gonna lie. Got my live. I'm gonna be live. I'm gonna be live tomorrow too, though. I'm talking about in a rising and in the evening, all that. I ain't gonna lie. I'm talking about at night. Shit, right now it's 11 right now, bro. We on here on the everyday tip for real, bro. Just got done feeling under the weather, though, because these ascension symptoms. Everybody got stuffy noses, got headaches and all this shit, bro. This is an upgrade, bro. I'm trying to tell y'all, this spiritual vibration that's raising right now, bro. Y'all got to get with it or get lost, bro. If you're not in tune with yourself right now, it's going to kick your ass. I'm trying to tell you, you see my nose red. I don't get sick, bro. This is ascension symptoms. I don't never get sick. That shit did. Got to take care of yourself. You only get sick if you don't take care of yourself and if you eat wrong. I take care of myself and I eat right. That shit did. I'm not, what? Get that out my face. All that, what? No fast foods, none of that. Nah, come on. You can keep that. Bullshit. But when you start eating right and you're at a high vibration and you tap in with yourself, you be good. So yeah, everybody feeling these symptoms right now, but imagine if you wasn't tapped in with yourself, how you tapped in with yourself, how you would be feeling. Because you may be thinking you're feeling a little bad right now, but niggas out there that's not tapped in with themselves, that's feeling terrible. They ain't making it. New world right now. We here. Like, we're literally here. Like, everybody that's good, feeling themselves and getting back after they started feeling these symptoms, bro, we are the ones. Everybody that's not, you're not the one. You failed yourself. I ain't gonna say it like that. That was a meme. But real shit though, bro. Y'all got to understand that this shit get deep. I ain't gonna sugarcoat nothing with y'all. Y'all may think that this just the game. Everybody want to just play with crystals and wear crystals and this and that, bro. All crystals aside and all materials aside, bro, you are still a spirit. You are still a soul having a human experience. I don't get tired of saying this. I ain't gonna lie. Never get tired of saying this shit. Cause at the end of the day, y'all gotta come to the realization, bro. This life don't stop right here. And it didn't start right here. Literally. This is one stop on that bus ride. Like I explained to y'all earlier. Or on the train. We can even do the train analogy. I like the bus better. Nigga, that bus got hella stops. Somebody may been on that bus for longer than you. But as soon as you get on there, felt like you've been on there for 5 minutes and they got off. You seen them on there for 5 minutes. That's your perspective. They've been on there for an hour. You still got an hour to go. Sit back. Enjoy your ride. A lot of people gonna get on. A lot of people gonna get off. Wait your stop. Only you have your stop. But the people that also get off is the people that you're supposed to interact with. Because just because they get off at that stop don't mean that they all going to the same destination. Get off at that stop. Some people might be going to that store right across the street. Somebody might be going to an apartment around there. Some people might just get on this stop to get onto another bus to connect them to another part of the town. You understand? Everybody experience different, bro. Just like life. You gotta experience it different, bro. Never compare yourself. That's the killer of joy, bro. Comparison is the killer of joy for real. You're not meant to live like that. You're supposed to live like you. And when you're supposed to live like how you want to live, you're going to live that. You just got to understand that it come with perfect alignment, not timing. Perfect alignment. I'm aligned. You got to get aligned. For real. Look, but I'm in that on that. Y'all have a high vibrational night, man. High vibrational energy to y'all, bro. Hit that subscribe button and follow me on TikTok.